Congratulations on making it class of 2027. It's going to be a great first year.
Well, first off, congratulations. You're here, you made it to medical school, and it's going to be hard. You're going to have hard times, hard tests, hard days, but just keep going and you're going to make it, and it's going to be so much fun when you do.
Congratulations, you deserve to be here. You were selected out of thousands of applicants, and you were so capable and believe in yourself.
Never forget why you wanted to do this in the first place, and that you always dreamt about being in this position you are today.
Medical school is hard, but you're not here alone. There's a lot of people that care about you. You were here for a reason. Be patient with yourself. Always take time for your mental health, and to remember why you chose to be a doctor. There's a lot of wonderful things about the profession, but it is hard. So just remember, give yourself some grace as you're going along this journey.
Med school is going to give you your highest of highs and your lowest of lows, and the best thing about it is you're going to have classmates that you're going to call your family, that you can lean on to help you through your lowest moments, and you get to share your highest moments of med school with them as well.
So some of the organizations that I'm involved with include Pediatrics Interest Group, or PIG, Clinica Esperanza, and Food is Medicine. And the thing about all these organizations is that they help you really develop and explore your interests. For Pediatrics Interest Group, I'm personally interested in pediatrics, and so with this organization, we get to talk to and see residents and attendings of all the different specialties that are involved in pediatrics, and it kind of helps me eliminate, the things that I'm not interested in, and kind of develop my interest in the specialties I do want to pursue. And actually through Pediatrics Interest Group, I was able to shadow some neonatologists and some radiation oncologists who specialize in pediatrics, so that was a very cool opportunity.
My main student organization, I'm the vice president of HSTMY. It stands for Health Students Teaching Memphis Youth. We spend time after school teaching students about health, whether that's mental or physical health, or about food health. So it gives us a chance to interact with the greater Memphis community and hopefully encourage some young students to think about a career in medicine in the future.
The thing I love about UTAC is that it's really connected with the city of Memphis, and we're also the only med school in the city of Memphis as well. So oftentimes I'm shadowing in the emergency department. I'm usually the only medical student there. So I remember one time just at M1, I'm shadowing there, and someone came in and they wanted a bullet taken out of themselves. And so the attending was oh, you ever took out a bullet before? And I was like, no. He was like, oh, you just drew on a piece of paper. He was like, this is how you do it. Took out a bullet as M1. So it was always fun.
My favorite part is the breadth of clinical experience that we get, not only here in Memphis, but also at several other clinical sites across the state.
The diversity of patients you can work with just adds to your repertoire as a future physician, and just really helps you gather the tools you need to be successful in the real world.
I've had the pleasure of doing rotations out in Nashville, Chattanooga, Knoxville, and I still remember distinctly the time I was driving up to Chattanooga to do one of my pediatrics rotations, and kind of on the way there, I saw the leaves changing colors. It was fall time, and it was such a surreal experience to be able to get to experience all aspects of the state.
I really love how UT has normalized asking for help. I think that as med students, we're people who are typically high achieving and haven't needed maybe as much assistance as other people. And I think that through SASE and just the general environment at UT, they've been able to create an environment where it's normal and encouraged and okay to ask for help whenever you need it, whether that be in mental health and tutoring or just emotional support from your peers. I've been very appreciative of all that UT's provided.
The one thing I love about UTHSC is how amazing the staff is and faculty. There are so many ways you can find mentors, whether that be professors, researchers you work with, or your Empower leaders.
If I had to pick one, I would say the community of residents and attendings. Once you get to your third and fourth year, I was very surprised in such a good way of the support that they give you, and they're so encouraging. They help you wherever they can. If you want to do research, they're there for you. If you have questions about what specialty you want to apply, they're there for you. And I've been across the state, Chattanooga, Nashville, here in Memphis, and all the residents across the state are wonderful.
For me personally, I've really loved my Empower group and the leaders that I've had. They've poured into me so much throughout my first year, as well as just older students being there, giving advice throughout your year. And the support that you get from this community is just so great. If you ever need anything, just feel free to ask any of the older students that you might see around campus in the library or the GEB. We're always happy to just be there for you, encourage you, support you in any way. And we're so excited for you guys, and it's just such an awesome time.
Congratulations!
Welcome, class of 2027.